When I first came to camp in 1958, times were certainly different. You know, in the early years, there was no electricity, there was no indoor plumbing, and all the bathing that was done in the lake. You brushed your teeth down by the lake. So it was quite different.
A lot has not changed. It's kind of the traditions, the legacies of putting kids together with young adults in an outdoor setting on a beautiful lake. That chemistry that happens, it creates that bond and that unique experience, what we call camp, has not changed.
But really the traditions of camp and the actual experience of camp still is very much like what I remember from my first years. You know, this is the first year that my son Christian is in camp, and he's in the Gopher cabin now, and I mean, it's just amazing to see him going through a lot of the same things that I did my first years at camp as well.
From the time that I was in camp, I mean, truthfully, I really don't think a lot has changed. I can only really speak for the girls' camp, but cabins are all exactly the same. They've been updated a little bit, but the grounds, the vomit comet, the merry-go-round thing that we played on, everything is all still there.
You know, when I look at you know, where children were 100 years ago and why they came to camp, those needs are probably as great in today's world, different, but just as dramatic for the things that we can help children grow in as they were, you know, 100 years ago when camp first started.
How exciting it is for our family to see the camp experience continuing. And certainly my dad, Brownie, when he first got involved with the camps in 1918 as a counselor, you know, eventually purchased the camps in 1923. If he were here today and saw what was going on, I think he'd be really, very proud of what's happening here at camp.